Okay, so this is for questions 4 and 6. We're looking at tables of either a linear function, exponential function, or a quadratic function. So let's look at number 4. We have this table here, and honestly, I would recommend first seeing if you can find a pattern, but honestly, I would go to Desmos and I would go ahead and type this in. So I went to Desmos, I went up and hit the plus sign, I then typed in my table, and I inputted those numbers. Now, when I put those numbers in, I got something that looked like this. So when I look at this, I would try to connect it. Okay, so if I would connect this, it would look something like this, where you'd go down and you would then swoop back up. So just by looking at this graph looks quadratic to me from the points. So let's go back to our table. I think it's quadratic. Well, what I know about quadratic is, so I'm going to go ahead and write this down. Quadratic has to do with adding. So I got to figure out what I'm adding to get from 8 to 3. Well, if I don't know, I would take 3 and I would subtract 8. Well, 3 minus 8 is negative 5. So I am subtracting 5. Well, to get from 3 to 0, I am subtracting 3. To get from 0 to negative 1, I am subtracting 1. From negative 1 to 0, I am subtracting 1. And then to get from 0 to 3, I am adding 3. Actually, I'm adding 1 here. Sorry. Okay, so if these are obviously not all the same, but we know that with quadratic, we look at the second difference. Well, to get from negative 5 to 3, I am going to add 2. To get from negative 3 to negative 1, I am going to add 2. From negative 1 to positive 1, I am adding 2. And from 1 to 3, I am adding 2. So because the second difference I am adding 2, that's what makes this table quadratic. So what did we do? We typed this first into Desmos to see what we might think it might be, and then we checked to make sure if we thought it was quadratic, or did we have to add the second difference. Okay, let's go ahead and jump to number 6. So now here's number 6. Here's the table. I would suggest first starting by typing it in. So let's zoom into Desmos. Now, when I look at this graph, I look and it looks, my question is does it look curved or straight? What do you think, Maddie? Does it look curved or straight?
It looks like a little curved.
A little curved. Okay, so since it's a little curved, that means it can't be linear. Linear would be perfectly straight. So if it's just a little bit curved, let's see if it's exponential. Well, exponential means that we are multiplying. So 1 times what number gives me 2? Well, 1 times 2 gives me 2. Well, 2 times what gives me 4? Well, 2 times 2 gives me 4. Is 4 times 2 8? Yes, it is. And then we know that 8 times 2 is 16. So this one, since we saw that the graph was kind of curved, and now we can see that we are all multiplying by 2, we know that this table is exponential. So, quick recap. When we're looking at tables, looking at our tables, we have 2 different things, or 3 different things, I'm sorry. Quadratics mean that when we typed in our graph, it looked like a U. And here we have the second difference, meaning the second time we add, it is the same number. When we have exponential, it was slightly curved. Well, we went and looked through our table, and when it was multiplying the same number, that meant it was exponential. And the third and final thing is a graph or a table that's linear. If I type it in and it comes out as a straight line, it's linear. And linear means that we are adding the same number to get from one number to the next. So the first time that we'd add the same number throughout. Okay, so on your piece of paper, let's figure this out. Is this table linear, quadratic, or exponential? Okay, table number 2. Is this one linear, quadratic, or exponential? Okay, table 3. Is this one linear, quadratic, or exponential? Okay, table 4. Is this one linear, quadratic, or exponential?